Eugene. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here's Moore to throw. He's going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moore will throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Ducks! How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Pulls it, fired complete. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Working the ground game. He's past the marker. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Off to the races to the right. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way.
Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. 2 top 10 teams on the road. He knows that his quarterback and offense have to be efficient. This is a Big Ten matchup that everybody's been looking forward to this season, and he said, I'm going to have to call the game of the year for us to succeed on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. On the return, it's Baer. He took the risk bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Making the adjustment. Now here's Moore. Taking a shot on the first play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Open field on the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. His blocks. It's Jackson. There he goes. The 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Deep in the end zone, it's Baer. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Moore throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Stewart. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Moore to the air. They're all over it. And it's a sack.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Out wide right, it's Johnson. Lots of room to run. He's at the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And he tacks on the extra point. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Jackson. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it on the ground. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes in the hurry up. Running the red zone. It's Rodgers. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The give. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Bear. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing more. Under pressure. They get to him as he throws. Right side, it's Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Moore will throw. Left side, it's Davison. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Time has expired quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. More to the air again. Out wide right, it's Davison. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Dante Moore.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on third down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a third down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Second down to the air. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He wants to throw it again. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Again, it's Moore. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. In the gun on third down, Moore. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Looking for the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The handoff. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Saying from the gun on third down. one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll run him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Way off target there.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive,
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He's there to make the stop. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Throws it off the RPO. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Here's Moore to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. DB's right up on the receivers. Throwing, say it. Unloads it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. On the ground, it's Jackson. Hard running there. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Saying, sends it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, the Arkansas head coach told me before the game he understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. From deep, it's Bear. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Moore. Looking left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Rush is on, and down he goes.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Moore from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Davison. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Extending the play. Ample time in the pocket, and lets it go to the left.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Throwing Moore. Pulls it in. It's Davison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Near the marker, it's Davison. Spinderella. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Jackson will throw. Left side is Hawkins. There he goes. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unloads it left. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Still looking. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires and picked off.
It's really tough when those quarterbacks are on the move, running, trying to square their shoulders up before they throw the football. Really tough to do. Defense flushes them out, does their job, makes the big interception. Great job by the defense.
Dante Moore. Out wide left, it's Davison. Caught, and he's got room. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
And he couldn't save the down or the yardage after the intentional grounding call. It'll be second and long. Moore to the air. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Johnson. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Ducks looking to convert on fourth down.
Here we go, ready. 1, 2, 3,
Moore to the air again. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. Pass to 50. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming in this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Here's Moore to throw. Rolls right. He'll throw it. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket, as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are I'm starting to creep now to the direction of the field where he goes. Great job by the defense understanding that.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Again, it's Moore. Firing for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Jackson gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. The The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now, we got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Moore. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Unloads in the nick of time.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback changing the play. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down.
Sweet. Level. Slap.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's Russell. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Needs it. Runs through a tackle. He's got the first down. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Sells the run, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Arkansas. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, and he missed it.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. 1-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Throwing Moore. He lets it fly. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. And see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second and long here. Jackson will throw. Look out! Good job just to get rid of that one.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for a big play. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Dante Moore. Still looking to his right. Firing deep. Touchdown, Ducks. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. He'll bring it out. It's Harrington. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Jackson gonna throw it. They're all over him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Wants to go up top on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Snapped on fourth down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Out wide right, it's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Jackson will throw. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going long. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they...
A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt were in the booth and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Receivers are bunched together. Back to pass. It's Moore. Aggressive call on the opening play. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed on that play.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And now the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily bad.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
To the air, it's Moore. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. It's a costly... Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous glorious weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we're looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Philly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today.
Rebels will kick this deep to start us off.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Will be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. So a first down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You're taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Hill. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He heads out of bounds, but he's inside the 20 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, all week, these defensive coaches told us that they had to force this quarterback to beat them from the pocket. They knew if he got outside, he's too elusive, he's too fast, he's too good, and he would make plays. So once the rush allows him outside, now you're dead to rights. If you make him beat you from the pocket, maybe you've got a chance.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. Defense makes the stop, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And the pass is incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurate.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Throwing off play action. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Oregon! They couldn't stop him there. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
They look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Alexander. And he missed.
Stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead.
They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on third and long.
It's so difficult to present.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure.
This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oregon Ducks against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly.
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake.
And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Moore. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Pass caught down at the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Now on 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, and you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.